What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Life at the Hamids. So today's a lovely day. We've got our tomato plants. Now they're looking quite healthy, nice and sturdy, and we're going to plant them in today. So I've got my beds laid out. I wanted to level them as much as I could, but you know what? Time's running out. And over the years, I plan to do this for a very long time. So over the years, I'm going to level it out. But this year, we've got the allotment and we've made really good progress. So beggars can't be choosers. Time's not going to wait for anyone, and the tomatoes ain't going to wait for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in today, and I'm going to show you the progress I make. So it's just another video of me putting them in. So I will be building the frame too. I'll see if I can get that in today, or I might put that as a separate video of how I'm going to frame it up for support for the tomato plants. But literally, I'm going to space them out, and I've got this. Right, I've got this, which is a foot long, and they need about, depending on what they are, 45 to 60 centimeters. But in my experience with this variety and with the sweet, so I've got Moneymaker tomatoes, I've got Sweet Million tomatoes, Bulgarian tomatoes, and Marmande tomatoes. And what it is I've never needed more than a foot when I've done it in my raised beds at home. So as you can see, they're just over. This is about a foot. Right, so it's just over a foot in between the plants, right? And I've kept spacing there as well. So that's all I'm going to be doing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as you can see here, is do a crisscross so I can fit more plants in. Now, I've not done support at an allotment before. However, I've got something in mind. If it works, it's going to be amazing. If it doesn't, I'll figure out what to do with the ones in the middle. But for now, let's get on with it. All right, everyone. So, mind me sniffling a little bit. I think my hay fever or whatever, the pollen's messed me up. However, I've got some, I've got them all ready now, as you can see. I've got compost here, and I've got the plants, and I've got some fish, blood and bone fertilizer, so all-round fertilizer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to put them in now quickly. So I'm just going to dig up a nice area right where I'm going to put it. So what you want to do is plant it as deep as possible, right? And can you see that healthy root system on there? But what I'm going to do is I'm also going to remove some of these here, can you see? And I'm going to leave the top bit up. So let's see, I want it in as far as I can. All right, I'm going to put some fish, blood and bone in there. Let's see, that looks about right. Yeah, so I'm going to put some fish blood and bone in there, mix it in there. I'm going to grab some compost, chuck that in there as well, a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is just disturb the roots slightly. And look, don't worry about removing some of the leaves, because all of those hairs on there are going to basically become roots. So what I'm going to do is press it in now, put it in there, and then chuck everything back on top. Right, I might even chuck a little bit more on top and then just cover it up. Okay, and that's that one done. And then what I will do is leave a little bit of a groove, which will make it easier for me to water later on. And that's that one done. And then I'm just going to go along and do the rest. So I'll show you another one quickly. So we'll do this one here. Now this is my first year planting in this allotment, so I don't know what the ground's like, but some fish, blood and bone, right, some compost from here, just a little bit, don't need too much, And then I'm going to plant it in. Make sure I disturb the roots. There we go. Chuck a little bit more on top. And then I'm going to chuck this back. Now don't be afraid. Cover up. You just want to make sure that you've got your plant nice and firm. So there you go. And I'm just going to go around and I'm going to finish up all of this and get this done. Remember to label. Usually it's not a problem in my home because I do like 2 plants of each and I know exactly what's going on. Here I'm going to have to make sure I label. I nearly already messed up with the Marmande and the Bulgarian tomatoes as I was putting them down. So just make sure you do that. So I'm just going to get on with this and show you the end product. All right, everybody. As you can see, I've planted everything in. I've labeled what I need to label. I've got mainly money makers here. And then I've got my Sweet Million and Marmande and my Bulgarian tomatoes in the beds now. Well, in this bed. I've put fertilizer in there, so fish, blood and bone. I've put compost on there and I've watered them down. Now, I've put them as deep as I could. And hopefully now over the next few days, there's going to be some good weather. And I just got to make sure I keep watering them and keeping on top of it. I'm actually going to just do a deep watering today and leave it for a day or two so the roots can set in. It's going to go searching, the roots will go searching for water. The deeper the roots, the better the plant will survive and it can handle itself. That's basically it. I don't think there's anything else to say, but hope you like it. I'll show you the progress as this goes along. I'm dirty right now. Yeah, I should have worn gloves, but a little bit old school. So I'm just going to tidy up, get something to eat and get some good rest now. Tomorrow I'll be sorting out the squash bed, planting some sweet corn and squash together. So everyone, if you found any value to this video or if you've just enjoyed it, please remember to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you have any questions, do leave a comment down in the comment section and I will get back to you. So, hope you like it so far, and I'll catch you in the next one.